Alright guys, I just wanted to show you how I did the path for the Grandmaster, where I did a different path than everyone else was doing. So the first fight with Phoenix, there's the hit count, same for Heimdal, and again for Groot. And I took these ones, I don't think I needed to regen up with a 6-star rank 2 Thor Ragnarok. Then for Annihilus, I did record the fight, so you can see exactly what I was doing here. He does have that cosmic rod, so I did try to get off the intercept, try not to take any blocked hits if I can, or if I do, back off and get off the intercept and try and get into a cycle of special one rotation. So there I can counter after his special one every single time. Again, it does have tenacity on this path, but I found as long as I could evade specials cleanly, then I enjoyed this a lot more than, was it like masochism on the other path, like path D with Psylocke there. Also, I found, even though it was a pretty long fight against Angela at the end here, Gladiator Hulk's heal blocks work well enough to, even though it's just a long fight, but I found I tried to do the other one. I was using, it was just very frustrating, the Warlock fight. I don't know if I've seen some guys have to adjust the masteries for that fight, and I didn't have to adjust anything for this one, and I ended up doing probably a similar job to what I did on my other account where I posted the full Grandmaster fight. Here I just showed the end of the Grandmaster fight, but very similar. Got through section 1 of the Grandmaster fight in maybe 1 or 2 revives, the second one in again 2 or 3 revives, and the third one probably 3 or 4 revives. So probably around 8-9 revives maybe total, and mainly using getting use of Gladiator Hulk's invulnerability was definitely pays off. Even when I had to revive to do the final phase 4, I died right before finishing him off, but Gladiator Hulk's good for that last fight as well. So here you can see I still got some of the shocks to apply even through tenacity. So I was and even that stun stuck there. I get my power gain again every 20 hits. So again, I found this one to be a lot more enjoyable. Again, I could see guys struggling with both sides, but I just wanted to give a few more clips of what I actually did. So this is when I was running. I did it on my main account. So this account has a 565 Gladiator Hulk, a 6-star rank 2 Thor Ragnarok, a 455. So there's the hit count for Hela. And then I guess guys would be worried about this Vision Aarkus. So I do have a 565 Korg that I had for defense for a long time. So I just threw him at here. At this point, I have not used any items. And I'm deciding whether or not I try so first I threw this 455 Thor at him. And the goal here is 2 or 3 hit combos and back off. And that's it. Rinse and repeat. 2 or 3 hit combos. Also, and you can weave a special in there after 2 or 3 hits. If he has a power gain, and you have an armor break, that turns into a cold snap. And the way to get the armor break is if you're close to him for too long. You can see that timer next to me, and really for the most part, I just timed it out that if I go in with 1 or 2 hits, back off, I'm not gonna trigger the armor break. Even that special one, not going to trigger the armor break on that. I don't stay close to him long enough. And as long as he's willing to throw some specials, which he usually is, it's not too bad. Even the special 2, if you don't screw it up and you just take it on the block, it's not the worst fight. It's slow, but I got through this one just throwing 3 champs at him. Now I happen to have enough Korgs, and yeah, see, I screwed up that special too. If I hadn't screwed up that one, I could have taken this fight a little bit longer. I happen to have the champions ranked up, and again, it's part of the reason why these. Got to remember that this content is permanent. so you don't have to go and do it immediately, but it also gives you an excuse to rank up someone. I did rank up the Thor, my 6-star Thor. I had the resources to take Thor to rank 2, so I did, specifically to help me in this quest. And it definitely paid off. So there, I lose my 5-star rank 4 Thor. Then I throw a 565 Korg at him. Korg actually did extremely well in this one. I took down most of this one with Korg. So I'm just going to, again, it's the same thing. I'm just going to speed up the fight, let the music play through, and I'll see you when this fight is over. So you can see Gladiator Hulk finished him off. I forgot to take a picture of the hit count for Carnage. And then I did get clipped a little bit by Captain Marvel movie, but I still got the solo with Thor Ragnarok. And then I decided to go in with Gladiator Hulk. I didn't even bother healing up. And you can see I'll probably speed this fight up in a second, but I know there's tenacity, but Gladiator Hulk does have the heal block on the special one, and when it sticks, it works pretty well. It almost is worth it if you get hit down. What happened is I got knocked down at one point. I started off the fight, it was going pretty slow. I'm not doing a ton of damage, even when I do get the heal block on. But I do have willpower on this account, so I'm healing up from the armor breaks from Angela, which is great, which means I can be very sustainable in this fight. But I end up getting clipped, and because of the synergies between Gladiator Hulk and Thor Ragnarok, Gladiator Hulk gets an invulnerability boost when he goes down to 20%. And so if you get knocked down to 20%, you'll get the invulnerability boost. You'll trigger either your regen or your fury. So I triggered my fury, or I would, you could even just revive until you trigger the fury, and then you can heal back up from willpower, and then you're doing a ton of damage with the fury. So, and again, that's only with an awakened Gladiator Hulk that has that ability to get a fury or a regen at 20%. So I think I do get clipped, and that's when I start doing major damage. So look out for that. See, there I start getting clipped a little bit. But when I go down to 20%, that's when all of a sudden my damage ticks up really nicely. So I'm just going to let the music play out on this one, but I'll put a cue there where you'll see when I get my butt kicked, like I heal all the way back up, and then I get clipped, and then once I get down to 20%, I get the invulnerability boost, and then all of a sudden my damage ramps up, and everything starts going nicely. So it's a little bit of a long fight. I had to speed it up here for you. I don't want to bore you, but it's definitely doable, and I found it much more enjoyable than the Warlock fight on the other side. So I'll let the music play, and we'll see you when this fight is over. All right, lastly, the invulnerability kicks in again right there. Get the indestructible boost, and take a few hits from Grandmaster. But then I'm able to wait out until he's wounded in the final phase and finish him off with Gladiator Hulk. So again, I've done it now twice on both, like once on each of my accounts. But here I was able to give you some recordings of the actual fights that I did on that Cosmic Path. Hopefully this helps, and we'll see you in the next one, guys.